lot of tarot videos on here are cheesy and they come off like BS. I really seek to do something different here. These are meant to be used as a mindfulness tool, not something you hand your power over to, not to feed delusion, but you as the alchemist of your own life, taking things from these conversations, I call them symbolic conversations, and using them as you move forward. Now, there are 3 of these videos. The one you need finds you. You are in group 3, meaning you found video 3. And what I do is I set the intention before each video, holding a proxy in my mind for each group, that the right one find you. You found this, you may be dealing with a lot of changes in your life, but that are uncomfortable, that feel like you're getting through a difficult period. Now, the overarching energy, the one that is ruling this whole reading, and the main message is the Queen of Swords. That independence, that intelligence, and she cuts through the BS with that beautiful sword and direct communication. She is honest, fair, and puts clear boundaries down. So you want to embody this. And it's an intense reading. As you sit here with me, we have the Death card, already saying that a lot of you have gone through a shift. Some of it is sudden, some of it anticipated for some of you, others not so. This is the metaphorical death and rebirth, and also letting go, release, and starting anew. We are releasing, and what's going to help you release and start anew is embodying this Queen of Swords energy, this idea of logic, objective, mind over heart, taking swift, clear action, communicating clearly, and moving forward. So what's unfolding and sort of the underpinnings, this is already happening. We have the Devil. Now, we all know that this can be toxic energies. It can be attachments and obsession. When we have something like this going on, it can trigger that within us where we get obsessed, wanting to know the outcome. We're attached to needing to know these types of things, or the past, or some sort of toxic story, addiction, oppression. We know like the negative energy, but also this can symbolize contractual stuff. So a lot of you here, or some of you at least, may be coming out of a toxic workplace, or getting yourself out of one, for example, or maybe it's where you live, or some other something that involves like paperwork, right? We're cutting through that toxicity and we're moving on from conflict, we're moving on from tension, and we're going where we belong with the right people, where we're seen correctly. Okay, so you would take this like threefold. This is also opportunities attached to paperwork coming up in the next 6 months that move you away from the difficulty. And this is also cutting the toxic energies in the old story. We also want to be careful of our shadow self, materialism, and envy, and that kind of trigger, that inner goblin, if you will, that's been triggered by this transition or the uncertainty or what happened in a dynamic previously. Okay, the deeper why has this been happening? Why are things unfolding the way they're unfolding? And we have the 5 of Wands, which is conflict. It's also like 2 different opposing energies or goals where we're just not quite seeing each other correctly or not on the same page. It's obstacles, it's challenges, it's so that you can overcome. And also there's this message about valuing yourself in projects, partnerships, environments that you're in, that you don't have to be subjected to so much conflict, so much tension, so much toxicity and challenges and rivalry and sort of those difficult things that can happen when we put ourselves out there in the world. Sure, we would love to just go like live in the woods and be happy, but we have to interact with people. That's where we learn, that's where we grow. So we move away from a clash of egos, and maybe even feeling misunderstood or in unfair environments and partnerships, and we learn what true collaboration and brainstorming is without the egos creating all of this crap, right? So the idea is to get you over an obstacle, and what often will be on the other side of that, or what it looks like will be on the other side of that, is a healthy contractual opportunity. Or let's say you're looking for a house, or you're looking to move, right? That involves paperwork. You're looking for a new medical team, or you're looking for an educational program, or whatever that is. We're cutting away the old stories, toxicity, even if this is an internal process, and we're moving forward, going through this rebirth, which can be nice and pleasant, but it also usually like isn't, right? Because we don't handle uncertainty very well. And a lot of you here, it feels like with the story being told, that things kind of you thought were for you that fell apart, and it's like, okay, the chessboard has been cleared. Oh my God, anything's possible. What do I do now? Okay, so you're going to embody the Queen of Swords. Direct communication, clear boundaries, getting the practical stuff done, and standing tall and strong.